Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, August 19th, 2019 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I can always respond with love. And holy Toledo, we've got some really interesting energy going on. So, moon shifted into Aries on Sunday, and today the moon is connecting all of the fire signs. So that means we have grand trine energy. This can increase the fire. So fire is creative. It is full of inspiration. And it's also full of that fiery energy. It is impatient and it's quick to be flared up. So be very aware of that energy. Now, also speaking of fire energy, we have the sun finishing up the final few degrees of Leo over these last couple days. Oh my goodness, finishing up Leo. The final degrees, we really want to make sure that we get the lesson. The lesson is love. So even as these energies are flaring, the fires are flaring within us, can we respond with love? Can we let love help us solve whatever energies are coming up? We also have Mars, one of the most fiery planets. Mars recently having shifted. Mars in Virgo. So if you're curious about that, check out Sunday Scope because I went all into that. But Mars in Virgo can also amp up those obsessive thoughts. It can amplify that mental energy, which can then get fed into the fire. So be very aware of that. So between this grand trine fire and the fact that Mars is going to be reaching that 1 degree energy at some point today, here's your energy that you are looking for. And I've been hearing from so many people that there have been a lot of tears and that kind of thing. This energy doesn't necessarily feel like tears to me. This definitely feels like I'm past the tears and now I'm ready to things. So be very aware of that. Don't overthink it. Don't overdo it. And can you respond with love? Can you remember that Leo lesson? So, Moon in Aries is making all of the connections we have today. We begin with Moon in Aries connecting to Mercury in Leo. I can always respond with love. There's that. Moon in Aries, we're being very action-oriented. We're driven. There's a lot that we have on our plate. And again, with Mars in Virgo, you could get a little bit obsessive about it. You might be trying to do too much. Dial it back for a second. What's on your plate to respond to in a healing manner? Look at that first. Mercury in Leo, 11 degrees. What do you need to approach to heal? It's interesting. Among the cards that I have today, I do have the Past Lives card. There's nothing really strong that I'm seeing in these astro aspects today. Maybe Moon, Chiron, making that pass really, really, really early coming up. But besides that, nothing that's really driving that past life stuff. But chances are what I'm getting from those past lives, there is a situation and you have responded to it the same way every single time. And it may be in that fiery manner. And you may get that universe karmic slap back every time. This is an opportunity to approach it in a different manner. Try something different. I know that knee-jerk momentum is coming forth with these energies, but that Mercury at 11 degrees in Leo saying respond with love, and there's healing for you, and you can get yourself out of whatever that pattern has been that has been keeping you stuck. Yes. Moon is going to be squaring Saturn. Okay, so you may also be struggling with authority. That may be where that 1-2 punch comes through when somebody with authority or what you look as control counters you in any way. So be very aware of that resistance. Ultimately, you are your own authority, and any illusion to that being outside of you is power that you are giving away. How are you being called to take back your power in this energy? And again, how can you respond in a loving manner to this energy? Finally, Moon is connecting to Jupiter. Jupiter, direct in Sagittarius, and Jupiter's like, oh man, you may not be looking at it right now, but I promise this is a very friendly, universe. There are some really good things ahead, especially if you can take that love-driven, actional energy. Let love lead. Let love drive you. Let joy and fun be a focus. I know, it's like summer's kind of winding to a close and kids are going back to school and, coming back from vacations and like reality may be setting in. Mars in Virgo, back to life, back to reality. But you can bring the joy, you can bring the fun with you, and there's so many good things for you if you can do that. It's really up to you, allowing yourself to be your own authority instead of being trapped in other people's humbugs. All right? that's how I'm approaching it. Top card of notice, Moon in Aries, this obsessive Mars energy that we may be feeling, it can lead to this fighting energy. It's like, this feeling of me against the world. But that's not true. It is this very friendly universe. And it's up to you to respond with love and see the goodness that comes back to you when you do. And even if you don't respond the first time, even if you catch yourself a knee-jerk, you can always go in and then choose to respond with love and in love. All right, so that is it for today. You can always book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better gets, the better gets. There is more than enough love in the world for you, and you can respond with it. And you have the power, and it is nobody else's. Namaste.